driving itself. That's a smoker.
Get out of the car slowly.
You sure you want to risk it? Maybe you ought to send for some help.
Get out of the car, lose the mouth.
I'll go phone in the plates.
How old are you?
53.
Where'd you get the car, wise guy?
They borrowed it from a friend.
You hardwired it. There's no key.
Really? I didn't notice. It was running when I borrowed it.
Assume the position.
Hey, you can't bust me. You got no evidence. I told you, I borrowed it from a friend.
Assume the position.
Anybody who thinks I'm gonna get busted by a chick is crazy. You'll call me crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm 18, understand?
Yeah, you look like you're about 10.
Take off these cuffs and I'll show you who's 10.
Ooh, what's going on?
Oh, hey, boss. This kid stole a car. We're trying to send him to the youth facility, but he wants to be locked up here. He's got no ID.
How old are you?
Like I told these clowns, 18.
You want to go to jail?
Why not? I'm man enough.
Might not be as...
A couple of days ago, I was in a bar, and these two guys got in a fight. One guy gets the other guy down, and he lights a cigarette, starts burning him. The guy's screaming. And the guy on top kind of laughs. And he says, even a lawyer was braver than you are.
Husband was a lawyer. What was the guy's name?
Frank McBride. He's got a brother named Corey. Not exactly members of the choir.
Okay. If this pans out, we'll see what we can do for you. In the meantime, stay close.
Sure thing.
I'll open an investigation.
Do that. I'll try to get a warrant.
I'm not sure we got enough for a warrant.
I'm not either. But I'd like to stop this guy before he uses anybody else for an ashtray. Who's issuing warrants this month?
Oh, Judge Scott.
Oh, King Henry. The biggest pain who ever sat on the bench.
Look, if you don't like the guy, just come out and say so.
We've been butting heads for years. He almost threw me in jail once for contempt. I called him Your Royal Highness by accident.
By accident.
It was a slip of the tongue. Still, he's an officer of the court, just like me. Even King Henry has got to give some weight to a visit from the police commissioner.
I hope you're not expecting some sort of special treatment just because you're the commissioner.
Of course not. It's just this case is very important, and I was hoping to expedite it along a little bit.
This informant was trying to cut a deal.
Most informants are.
He overheard a remark in a bar, so what?
He overheard a specific reference to the crime in Oak Ridge.
I'm sure there's been a lot of talk about that in bars all over the city.
Not by guys who were burning people with a lighted cigarette. Just like the guy in Oak Ridge was burned?
He could have made the whole thing up on the spot just to save himself.
He's given us reliable information before.
I would like to interview him myself.
If you insist, but given the nature of this crime...
We observe the letter of the law in my courtroom, Commissioner. This case has received a lot of media attention. I won't have you cutting corners just to make an arrest.
That's not what I meant.
Bring the informant in. It's the only way I can be sure he even exists.
I don't lie.
I have a constitutional duty to verify the existence as well as the reliability of so-called informants.
That does not give you the right to
interrupt
question my integrity.
I said don't interrupt. You bring this so-called informant in tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I'll decide how reliable he is. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Royal... Your Honor?
Well, it took me all day, but I finally got your file from the Department of Youth Corrections. Benjamin Russo. What do they call you, Ben? Benny?
Rip. Rip Russo.
Well, Rip. You got shoplifting, burglary, car theft. Your rap sheet's longer than you are.
Well...
Oh, King Henry. Well, you'll just have to sweet-talk him. Use some of that old scally charm.
He's immune. Something about this guy just gets under my skin.
You know, Tony, this isn't like you. You just have to make up your mind right now to stay calm and try to understand his point of view. And whatever you do, don't let any hint of resentment or dislike show through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
I resent that. You resent it. I gave you a direct order and you ignored it.
The man can't be found. How can I bring someone in if I can't find him?
You can't bring him in because he doesn't exist.
You have no right to keep questioning my personal integrity.
I'm a judge. I'll question anything I please. And don't you tell me my rights.
Somebody has to.
You're this far from the line, Commissioner.
And you're over it.
That's it. You're in contempt. Send in a bailiff. Commissioner Scally's going to jail.
What?
And you'll stay there until I see this so-called informant.
You can't do that. This is insane! He can't do this! Who does he think he is?
Sorry, Commissioner.
Welcome to the cooler, hothead.
Okay, put the desk here, facing the door. Lamp can go there. Put that in the corner. Chair can come over here, Freddie. Okay, boss. Great. Okay.
Here's the pastry. The coffee will be ready in a minute.
Thanks, Lucille. Okay, business as usual. Spread the word. Everything's under control, okay? Nobody ever said jail was fair.
So, you gonna do the ride-along thing or what? The shift starts in half an hour. We got the paperwork to do first.
Let's just say I won't be available for a while.
So I ride along with you a few times.
Crossways with King Henry.
And they suspend my sentence for the ball car, right?
That's right.
Why not? When he sent me to jail, I bet he never thought I'd get out before he did.
I understand. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. Okay, thanks.
So, King Henry finally sent you to the tower, huh?
Looks like it.
Well, feareth not. A reprieve is on the way. We found Joey Sanderson. He claims he didn't know we needed him so quickly. Truth is, he got cold feet. Rose is bringing him in now.
Not so fast.
What?
Tell Rose to babysit him for a while. Don't let anyone know we found him.
Hey, look, you're on a jail cell for God's sake. True, it's nicer than my house, but still.
One thing about jail, gives you time to think. And I've been thinking. When I showed up this morning without an informant, Scott went ballistic. Why?
Because he hates you.
If you ask me, the guy was scared. Think about it, Paulie. Why would a judge be so anxious to see an informant? To talk to him? Question him? Size him up?
All right, so you think he's crooked somehow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Then what's your story here? Which with all the questions?
You remind me of someone, all right? My brother, if you want to know.
Your brother's a midget?
Look, being tall is no big deal. And tough doesn't have to mean big or crooked. My brother was just like you. Little guy, always trying to prove something.
Yeah, but he's straightened out. Now he sells insurance and lives in the suburbs, right?
Wrong. He went to jail.
I told you before, I ain't scared of jail.
Yeah, I know. Neither was my brother.
When'd he get out?
He got out already. In a box. 6 months after they locked him up, he killed himself.
What about the one on the left?
Well, this model's very accurate. Close range. What you plan on using it for? Target practice?
Yes, target practice.
Sure he didn't maybe pawn some jewelry? Something we can trace to the Oak Ridge job?
No, not from what I saw. He just bought the gun, went back to his office. He's in court all this afternoon. I'll pick him up again tonight.
Not exactly your typical judicial lunch hour, was it?
No, it still doesn't prove anything. But what do you say? He's gonna shoot the informant personally? Come on, it's crazy.
Maybe he plans to shoot me.
Or himself.
If he's into something crooked, that's a distinct possibility.
So what do we do?
Keep tailing him till something definite turns up. Now remember, he might be an old guy and a judge, but he's armed.
No, I gotta admit, that was pretty cool the way you handled that. What do you call it?
1017. Domestic disturbance. Every crime has a number.
So when I borrowed the car, that was like a
1021.
1021. Anyhow, the 1017, it was pretty cool the way you talked that guy into handing over his knife.
Well, you know, there's more to being a cop than just flashing your badge and shooting your gun. In fact, my boss says we don't enforce the law. We regulate human behavior.
Your boss is that short, bald guy, right?
I don't advise you to say that to his face.
Yeah, well, he regulated himself right in jail.
Nobody's perfect.
Some people are closer than others. Don't get any ideas.
1018 in progress, corner of Western and Green.
That's pretty close to here. X-ray 6 responding.
1018.
Burglary. Put your belts on. Stay in the car, Red.
Police! Freeze!
All right.
Alan?
You know, what she get you for, man? You know this guy? You don't tell me, man.
Rip!
And don't you worry about it. They can't hold me forever, Ma. I gotta go. I'll see you.
Hi, honey.
Hi. How's David taking his old man being in jail?
Well, he's a little confused. I tried to explain that the judge made a mistake.
You bet he did.
On the other hand, he don't seem to be suffering much.
Well, you know, it's the feeling of confinement that's really the tough part.
Well, maybe this will help you feel a little less confined.
Devil's food. Thanks.
I should go home to David. You know, today I start my 4th month.
How you feel?
Well, better. I just threw away 6 boxes of crackers.
Good night.
I'll be glad when this is over.
Me too. Good night.
Night.
I've been trying all day to get you what you want.
We're getting impatient, Gramps. Frank doesn't like to wait.
Well, these things take time.
At least you got a good liquor cabinet. Hey, Frank! Want a drink?
Don't move. Call your brother again now.
Frank! Come here. You're making a big mistake, Gramps.
Shut up.
You got a lot more guts than I thought, Judge. Just not quite as much brains. Get it?
No, don't. Please. Please.
I warned you about trying anything.
For God's sake, she didn't do anything. Take it out on me.
Maybe you're right. Roll up your sleeve.
Henry, don't.
Tony, looks like nothing much is happening. I'll pick him up again tomorrow.
Yeah. Good night, Paulie.
He tried to kill us, Frank. Maybe we should just kill him and take off. We don't need him to find a snitch. It's got to be Joey Sanderson. Or Benny Corso.
Or Matty Fletcher. Or somebody else. We can't kill everybody in town, Corey. If we kill a judge, he'll never stop looking for us. Find out who the snitch is, and we whack him. Then we're home free.
If these two keep their mouths shut.
I told you. Once the judge fingers a snitch, knowing we're gonna kill him, he'll be a murderer just like us. That's the law, right, Judge? Right?
That's the law.
Besides, if he talks, one of us can always take care of the little woman. So you see, Corey, when this is all over, we got a judge in our pocket. Cops got their sources. I got mine. I know there's a snitch. I want to know his name, where he is, what he knows, who else he's talked to.
I'm doing my best.
Best ain't cutting it.
I put the commissioner in jail until he brings the informant to my office. When he does, I'll find out anything you want to know. What more can I do?
You better think of something. Because next time, you take it out on her.
I wonder if we might speak in private. I see you've made your confinement as pleasant as possible.
Being in my own jail is in no way pleasant.
I felt you hadn't exercised due diligence in attempting to locate the informant, and I felt you didn't take me seriously enough. Yet I can understand how my reaction might have seemed a bit extreme. Perhaps we can reach an accommodation. Damn it, say something.
It's your show.
Produce the informant. I'll withdraw the contempt citation.
Like I told you, we can't find him.
Well, at least tell me his name.
Can't. It was an anonymous tip.
That's ridiculous. Yesterday you said you'd used it before. How can he be anonymous? Why are you doing this? What do you hope to gain from this?
Piece of the action, maybe?
Action?
You're not the only one with expenses. Cost of living isn't getting any cheaper, you know.
You're saying you'll produce the informant if I'll pay you? I must say, I didn't expect this from you.
I guess we've both had our share of surprises lately.
How much do you want?
We'll set a price later, once I get out of here.
How do I know you'll keep your word?
Maybe you're right. Forget it.
All right. All right. I'll sign the order this afternoon. And you come by my office at 4 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Would you call Commissioner Scali again? He was supposed to be here an hour ago.
Concerned you're riding with me. Whether you actually do or not is up to you. Either way, you're off the hook. But if you do ride with me, you're gonna be my homie, on my side. And I'll be on yours. We're partners. That's the way cops do it. So if you're gonna ride with a cop, you're gonna act like one. You decide. I'll see you, Rip.
Let's see how King Henry likes being in jail.
No, this makes me nervous. Busting a judge.
You ain't half as nervous as he is. We've kept him waiting just about long enough. He must be climbing the walls by now. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what happened to him. He said he was going to come, but he didn't.
He suckered you. Now you're right back where you started and you're running out of time.
Hey, somebody's coming.
It's Scally. What the hell's he doing here?
I have no idea.
You set us up.
No, I didn't. I swear it.
You answer it. We'll be listening.
Your Honor?
Commissioner, you were supposed to come to my office.
Got busy. Things piled up while I was doing my time, you know? Mind if I come in?
Oh, that won't be necessary.
It's freezing out here.
But my wife isn't feeling well. I wouldn't want to disturb her. I don't think we should take that chance, do you?
Of course not. I understand.
So could we just conclude our business as we agreed? Any change in plans now would be unacceptable.
Fine. The price is $10,000. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
I'll collect the money from you personally tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. The informant will be at your office 20 minutes later.
Fine. 9 o'clock.
Good evening.
Good evening, Commissioner. And thank you. You heard what he said? I'll have the informant for you tomorrow morning.
So the commissioner's on the take. What do you know?
Once I pay the money, no one will be the wiser. Now everything's going just the way you want it.
Good job. As soon as he pays you off tomorrow morning, we'll have him called. I was wrong about him, Paulie. He's not crooked. He's in trouble.
What?
The McBrides are in his house. They're holding his wife. That's why he wanted to know about the snitch. That's why he's so desperate.
You sure?
He's got a cigarette burn in his arm, just like the guy from Oak Ridge. I don't think he gave it to himself.
There he is.
Okay? Did they hurt your wife?
Not yet.
Why didn't you come to us?
I wanted to. I started to 100 times. But when I looked into those men's eyes, I just wanted them out of my house and away from Linda. They broke in the day you asked for the warrant. They were waiting for me when I got home.
They're both in there now?
No, just Corey. Frank left last night right after you did. I don't know where he went.
Does he suspect anything?
I don't know.
All right, we'll find him. But we need your help.
I'm in your hands. Hello?
Who is the judge?
It's a man named Joey Sanderson.
I thought so. Bring him to the Hungry Oyster, 30 minutes, and don't forget, Corey's still with your wife.
Wait. I don't know where the Hungry Oyster is.
It's a dive over in Groverton. We'll just about make it.
You want me to be Sanderson?
I'm gonna let Joey play himself, just in case Frank sees us before we see him.
You think Joey will go for it?
It depends on how much he wants us to help him out with his parole violation.
Yeah, okay.
What about my wife?
From what you've told me, once we get Frank, Corey will fold. Let's concentrate on Frank right now, okay?
All you gotta do is...
So, you go to the Hungry Oyster much?
Not much.
Proceeding east on Gardner, subject well in view.
10-4, we'll proceed to the Hungry Oyster.
It's hot in here. But the amount you pay for one of these crates, you'd think you get a little more AC, huh?
Hello, Joey. Hello, Judge.
Don't stop. Go around. Go around. Move.
Subject to evasive action. Turning west on Edgemont. Repeat. West on Edgemont.
Evasive action. What, is Joey screwing things up?
Joey's got too much to lose.
All right, well, then I don't get it. we have to assume McBride got to him somehow.
All right, west on Edgemont.
Could be the docks. Could be that stretch of woods near the old interstate. Units 3 and 6, search the woods. We'll take the docks. Move it.
Put your left hand in your pocket. Put your left hand in your pocket. Keep it there. Take it. Take it. Now pull the trigger. What? Do it. So you don't get any ideas about getting off easy if you turn us in. You bought the gun, Judge. Use it.
No, I can't.
Or your wife pays the price.
Oh, wait, you're a judge.
I want you to get on the car phone, call your brother, tell him to put his gun down and come out of the house.
Why should I?
Right now, you're going to jail for a good long time. Anything happens to Mrs. Scott, that turns into forever.
Riding alone today?
No, I got the kid from the ride-along program.
Yeah, the 18-year-old. Late, huh?
He'll be here. See you later.
Yeah.
This don't mean we're going steady, understand?
Judge?
Hello, Commissioner.
I heard you were resigning. I didn't want to believe it.
Believe it. You're probably relieved.
No, I'm not. I could see you taking a little time off to get yourself and Linda back together, but resigning?
It's necessary, I'm afraid. But thank you for your kind words. I would have killed that man, Commissioner. Another few seconds. I was going to pull the trigger.
But you didn't.
But I would have. I've always been a stickler for the letter of the law. But when I was in trouble, I didn't turn to the law. And even worse, I would have committed murder.
To protect your wife. A lot of men would have done the same.
A lot of men aren't judges. I sit on that bench every day, passing judgment on other men. How could I go on doing that now?
You learn something about yourself. For that matter, I did too. I won't jump to conclusions quite so quickly next time.
I can't forgive myself that easily.
If we can't forgive ourselves for being human, we're in big trouble. At least think about it.
Commissioner?
You're welcome.
driving itself. Get out of the car slowly.
You sure you want to risk it? Maybe you ought to send for some help.
Get out of the car. Lose the mouth.
I'll go phone in the plates.
How old are you?
53.
Where'd you get the car, wise guy?
I borrowed it from a friend.
You hardwired it. There's no key.
Really? I didn't notice. It was running when I borrowed it.
Assume the position.
Hey, you can't bust me. You got no evidence. I told you, I borrowed it from a friend.
Assume the position.
Anybody who thinks I'm gonna get busted by a chick is crazy. You'll call me crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm 18, understand?
Yeah, you look like you're about 10.
Take off these cuffs and I'll show you who's 10.
Ooh, what's going on?
Oh, hey, boss. This kid stole a car. We're trying to send him to the youth facility, but he wants to be locked up here. He's got no ID.
How old are you?
Like I told these clowns, 18.
You want to go to jail?
Why not? I'm man enough.
Might not be as...
A couple of days ago, I was in a bar, and these two guys got in a fight. One guy gets the other guy down, and he lights a cigarette, starts burning him. The guy's screaming. The guy on top kind of laughs. And he says, even that lawyer was braver than you are.
Husband was a lawyer. What was the guy's name?
Frank McBride. He's got a brother named Corey. Not exactly members of the choir.
Okay. If this pans out, we'll see what we can do for you. In the meantime, stay close.
Sure thing.
I'll open an investigation.
Do that. I'll try to get a warrant.
No, I'm not sure we got enough for a warrant.
I'm not either. But I'd like to stop this guy before he uses anybody else for an ashtray. Who's issuing warrants?